What up, though? This your boy Cousin P, and you're tuned in to the spot.
The spot where the ears meet the street.
Here with the players, the best. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you. Damn, I don't even know. I gotta hit the shit where your ear eat. What is it? Where your ears meet the street. Where your ear meet the street. The spot where your ear meet the streets, man.
Tuned into the spot where the ears meet the streets. I'm your host, Vicky. Today we have on the show
Mr. Overtime, BoNeY JaY of DuBBLyFe.
Level up. These niggas say they dope, but they be sounding so regular. Gotta step your letters up. Hit me on my cellular. That's if you bout that cheddar, bruh. Improve my legacy while you be grinding for a bezel chump. Amnesia when I level up. Forget the ones that played me. Even my old bitches, cause them hoes was never ladies. New levels.
Where you from?
Los Angeles. I was born in Los Angeles. And then moved to Sac in 2002.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how long you been rapping? How long you been doing music?
I've been into music my whole life, but just rapping, I've been rapping like 10 years, and then seriously rapping probably like a little over 5 years.
Okay. So tell me about any new projects you put out and what you have up and coming.
So I put out my first project, Overtime, last year in July. Yeah, July. And then I put out a group project, Score by Dub, with like everybody that's like a part of the camp, like DuBBLyFe or whatever. And that was in February of this year. And then we just dropped Forever Ever 2, well, part 1 in October.
Okay, what's DuBBLyFe about?
So DuBBLyFe is it's a brand. It's basically like a lifestyle. Some grinding, whoever putting the time in, and working towards something. Turning trials into triumph. We all kind of come from. I'm pretty sure a lot of us don't have silver spoons, so we kind of gotta work for what we earn. What we get. So that's kind of the lifestyle that DuBBLyFe's like a community of people. You know what I'm saying? It's a clothing brand, label, all that. It's whatever you want it to be. Okay,
and you said, so you work in a group and you work apart separate, or it's a group thing all the time?
Yeah, no, it's not a group thing all the time. Everybody's all their own individual artists, and even with the brand DuBBLyFe, like any artist that become a part of it, we help them build their brand too, help them with label, help them create their own logos, stuff like that. So they can kind of have their own identity as well. So it's a lot of solo. We're all solo artists, but together it's kind of like Voltron. You form together. You know what I mean?
Sounds good. How would you describe your sound apart from your group?
Mine is more realistic. I really write how I feel, no matter how I think I'll be perceived. So. Because I feel like that's kind of that's what an artist is supposed to do, like channel that energy, however they're feeling into their art, and let that do the talking for it.
Okay, so have you dropped anything by yourself outside of your group? Mm-hmm. You have any new projects that you've done by yourself?
I have Overtime. That's the one I dropped last year in July. That's a EP. That's on every platform. Spotify, Tidal, iTunes, all that. And then I'm working on the follow-up to that, which is Time and a Half, and then that's be dropping top of the year.
So what are some things that you're hoping that your fans get from your music?
Just hopefully they could just, if it could get one person through their day, you know what I mean, through work or whatever, you might be having a shitty day, work might be fucking with you, your boss, you might not like your boss, whatever. But my thing was, even when I do go to work, like that ride to work is everything. I gotta have my playlist together, so. And I just feel like if I can help one person get through that day, if I'm on somebody's playlist, then I'm helping them get through the day. So I'm doing something.
So, what are your influences? Like, what gets you into your creative spot to write your music?
Smoking weed. Shit. just listening to music, you know, like people that, you know, influence me, you know, like, and a lot of my favorites, that's why they are my favorites, because when I listen to them, I get a sense of inspiration and want to create and do something.
Who's influenced you? Who's been some of your influences?
Of course, Nipsey, me being from Los Angeles, Nipsey, but like the Jacka, let's see, so, you know, Nas, Jay-Z, Cameron, E40, you know, Strong Arm Steady, who else? Wu-Tang Clan, let's see, Change Drugs, let's see, oh yeah, Jay Stone too. I got a lot of influences, Dom Kennedy, quite a few, but yeah.
So how do you view yourself apart from your group as an artist? How do you see yourself?
Well, I feel like, period, I feel like I'm the best. I mean, they, you know, I'm like not saying that they like, I'm just saying period, not just, even away from my group, I feel like I'm the best, right? So I try to like just put my best foot forward every time. Like when I hop in the booth, when I try to, or anything I do, you know, I just try to like be the best at it and, you know, put my all into it and not really worry about, you know, how this person might feel about it or that person feel about it, because that's where a lot of people mess up at, you worrying about somebody else's perception of you, and that could hinder your vision.
We live in a city with a lot of artists and a lot of rappers and a lot of musicians. What sets you apart?
Yeah, me being
From
transparent.
everybody, not just the group, but just what sets you apart?
Me being transparent. I feel like I don't want to be like nobody else or sound like nobody else. Not saying that they do, but I mean, like, because there's a lot of dope artists out in Sacramento, like a lot. It's like, and I just, you know, I try to be as real as I can be, and like just I'm always trying to contribute to the overall art form and not just, you know, in it for myself, you know.
Where do you see yourself in about 5 years?
Man.
In your music and outside of it?
Man, making millions.
You said you have a brand, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, making millions, man. Making millions and hopefully putting other people in a position to make millions. That's what I really, that's my ultimate goal. But I can't do it until I do it myself first.
You got any steps towards making those millions?
Yeah, man, creating a brand, making classic material, you know, helping people out, man, because you just never know who's who, you know, whose nephew, whose niece that is, you know. So you just try to help whoever you can, if you can do it, and you know, it'll come back for you.
That concludes all my questions for you today.
All right.